Hello, hello, hello. It's Tuesday night and welcome to Pageant Land. We have a lovely special guest on this evening. We have the lovely Miss Elegance of the World International Princess, Mary Mullally. I hope I've said your second name right. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm fine, actually, thank you. Still got a bit of a numb face, though. I went to the dentist at 3 o'clock this afternoon. And yeah, the whole side of my face is completely numb. But apart from that, I'm absolutely fine. So good to see you. Are you getting excited for Christmas?
I am. This year's a bit more festive, I think, in our household. And
Oh,
we have a small person, and he's so excited this year for it.
oh yeah, that's it. I've got Santa behind me, and he's actually got my sash on this evening, which is
Oh,
really
lovely.
that's brilliant. So, can you tell me a little bit about your system? So, I know you did have a few titles actually. So, just tell me a little bit about the systems you've entered, and a little bit about.
Oh God,
Yeah.
we'll be here all night. I started competing in 2016, my very first pageant, after going to an open day to see what all the fuss and everything was about.
Yeah.
So I fell in love with it, and I haven't stopped since. Um, a good friend of mine entered Miss Elegance of the World 2 years ago, and when you become a queen, you have to do a virtual heat. So she begged me and pleaded with me to do her one for Ireland, and I won it. So I got the chance to compete in Miss Elegance in July in Blackpool, where I came out with all the titles I was after telling you about. But I also get the chance to go back next year to compete again.
Oh,
So yes,
so where's the finals actually held for Miss Elegance of the World
Miss
then?
Elegance is usually held in Blackpool, but
Hmm.
2023 final will be during virtual.
Oh, lovely.
So he's given the opportunity to all the girls all over the world to be able to enter, because the price of travel and living now has gone up so much.
Yeah.
He's our director at the charity decided it's a lot better if we do a virtual heat this year. So
Oh,
we will get more girls, because it is a lot of money, especially because he hasn't opened to so much. Like this year, we had a girl that came all the way from America to compete,
yeah.
and that would have been a lot.
Yeah. That's a long way. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We just had like a message. Anthony Turner says, hello from all of us at Miss Elegant of the World. We're super proud of all our amazing queens, and Mary was super proud of you. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, thank you, Anthony.
I love that. Hello, Anthony. So yeah. So how long do you know how long Miss Elegance of the World has been going on? It's normally held in Blackpool.
Yeah, it's been going for a good few years.
Yeah.
We've had two Irish queens.
Lovely.
So I was hoping to be the third one, but I'll come back fighting next year first.
Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? So,
Yeah,
so you excited about that for next year?
I am, and hopefully my health be a lot better.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we had a little bit of a problem this year with my health.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
They're going to come
uh,
back fighting next year. So when will the final be held?
the final will be on the 23rd of July.
In July. Yeah. Oh, that's
Yeah.
good. So you got half a year to prepare. Um,
Yes.
so in the rounds and everything, is it evening wear? Is it interview? Is there fashion? Is it the sort of normal sort of layout for a pageant?
Yes, we have our interview round.
Yeah.
We have an opening number.
Hmm.
We have then our fashion goes into our opening number as well. We have our international costume,
Oh,
our our for us it's kind of like Irish wear. Um, then we have our bikini round and our evening round.
oh, that sounds brilliant. So yeah, so
Yeah.
so you're really excited. So you're going to do like a the whole lot, and have you got prepared for your outfits? Are you going to start sorting them out next year, or?
I have a house full of pageant items, so I
Are they
am.
yours
Yeah,
by any?
I think I have to start probably getting rid of some of the stuff first because it's kind of all building up at the moment. I have a habit. I have a habit of seeing a dress and I'll be like, oh, I like that for something, and I'll buy it, and then it's still a hanger a year later. So
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I know in this house we've got them on every single door of every single room.
yeah,
My husband is just like, oh no, not another one. Or if a
yeah,
parcel arrives, he's like, what's that?
yeah. That happened. That happened last week. While I was after buying a new evening gown, and it was like, oh, not another one. Even my daughters were like, oh, what have you bought now?
Brilliant. Not another one. Yeah, that's what they always say in this house. It's like, not another gown or not another,
Yeah,
whichever. But I must admit, when I look through my stuff, it's just this glittery stuff everywhere. I'm like I just
yeah,
love lots of sequins and things like that. But you can get so
yeah.
many. I mean, if you look on these pageant buy and sell sites, some
Yes,
just get some wonderful gowns, and it's really as well, which is obviously very good for the environment. So we're going to talk a little bit now. What do pageants mean for older women with children, do you think?
it's a great way of still being who you are. Like for me when I first started, it was kind of the younger girls and being a mammy and being at home and that I was kind of like wasn't the place for me. But over the years, pageants have opened the doors for older women, even older than myself. And it's nice to see that even like in America, they have the pageants for girls in their 70s. And I think
Is it?
that's amazing that they can still go out on stage and be glamorous and, you know, it's a good motivation that you don't have to stop when you hit 30.
That's it, is it? I completely agree with you because I started my first one when I was 37, I think. Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, 38, I think, something like that. I'm 44 now.
Oh,
And
wow.
I think that it's a wonderful
Yeah,
idea. I'm also a mum like yourself,
yeah,
and it is a great thing because when I first sort of looked into it, I was thinking, well, can I do this at my age? I've got a child, I was a bit unsure, and then when I found
yeah,
out, then it hasn't stopped me since. And I just think it's a
yeah.
wonderful opportunity, isn't it? And
It is.
yeah, the only more expensive thing that's happened from that is my daughter's got into it now, so that's quite scary. But
Yes, yeah. My second daughter, she'd be like, well, I might wear that dress. So yeah, she went back this year to compete in, but yes,
oh, that's it. But it's nice when you do mummy and daughter stuff, isn't it? Mother and
yes, it was lovely to
yeah,
see her back on stage there. She was on stage there in October, and it was the first one. She was in juniors. She entered her teen one this year, and it was lovely to see her back on stage, and she did
yeah.
so wonderful. I'm so proud of her, and she loves being able to go out and help people.
Oh, yeah, and then that
Oh,
lovely though. Yeah.
yeah.
So what sort of charity work do you do? Any local charity work or support any charities?
With Miss Elegance of the World, they have their own charity, which is Cancer Research UK.
Oh, lovely.
So
That's
we kind of aim for that, but because it's outside of the UK, we get to do our own work with different charities. So I kind of open to different charities. I'm kind of there to whoever needs the help, I'll help.
yes, that's it, isn't it? It's just a good
Yeah,
way to like just go follow
yeah,
your heart and go for it. So
yeah.
how long ago did you start doing pageants? Was it quite a while ago or?
I started in 2016.
Yay, that's a good year. That's 2016. Yeah, that's quite a good time, isn't it? So 6
Yeah,
years you've been going year next year.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
another thing we got in common, that was the same year as me. Good year
lovely.
to start. Yeah, that's so
I
funny.
had I ha- I had my three girls at that point as well, so it was kind of can I do around these because they were still really small, but we've done a few family pageants and
Hmm.
it's
Yeah,
nice. And they love coming to do charity events with me and helping people as well. So we get to
I,
do family outings.
that's it. And it's a nice family day out as well because you're doing something
Yeah,
together and you're also helping other people. I always find it's just such a lovely thing to do together, isn't it? It's so
yeah,
nice.
I like showing the older ladies that, if you still have a family, you could still really do this, and you can still have your days out with your family. It might be, to a charity event or that, but you probably would still go to it even if you wasn't doing it. But it's nice to be able to help the people then.
Exactly. Yeah, I completely agree. And also, like, I mean, charity events are really good fun as well. That's,
Yeah,
it's good fun for a good cause at the end of the day, isn't it? And like even charity pageants and things like that. I mean, when I've done them locally where I am, it's always such a good fun, and everyone, it's a nice meeting place, isn't it? It's a nice
yeah,
meeting space for mums and children, and you'll get together, have a laugh, have some fun, and also raise
yeah.
money. So it always works well. So how do you think pageants changed over the last few years? Do you think there's been any changes?
There has been a lot of changes, some positive and some not positive way. Like, with positive way is that, as ourselves, we can compete even being older, and it's more open to, you don't have to be a certain way, certain body types, or especially the way you look. I know there are some systems out there that still have, you have to have this image before you can enter, but there's still so many systems out there you can enter probably even if you're 100.
Yeah, this
I
is it.
was, yeah,
It's a lot
I
about
went,
the side, the most important
yeah,
thing at the
yeah.
day, and I'm
I
very
went
big.
Miss excuse me. I went Miss Elegance. They don't have an age limit.
Mhm.
You can still be a grandmother and wanting to enter. They open you with open arms, like.
I absolutely love that. That means that I'm still going to be going for a long time. Then I hope.
Yes,
I absolutely
I
love it.
yeah.
But
I did have a conversation with my director about hanging up the shoes, and he was like, "Oh no, you can't do that," So I think I'm still going for a while.
yeah, no, you should be, because you're incredible. I just love talking to you. Brilliant. And your director is so proud of you, and the whole team is, by the looks of things. You've got some lovely messages there, and you're such a lovely woman. It's brilliant. So going back to the sort of, another question. So do you think anyone thinking about that could join the pageant family?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
There's no doubt. I don't think it matters who you are. Any shape, size, race, age, anyone can be a pageant girl.
Yeah, I love it. Absolutely love it. So what's your plans leading up to the final now?
Um, just keep doing what I'm doing. Be me. Help where I can, and just get ready for the final.
I know. I can't wait to. I want to come watch you now. I hope you realise that. I'll be cheering you on at the front.
Oh,
It's got to be done, isn't it? It's got to be
yeah.
done. So, no, it sounds amazing, and thank you so much for coming on for an interview this
Thank
evening.
you
It's
for having me.
a pleasure to talk to you. I'm just
You
going to let
too.
on next week for a moment before we say goodbye. So next week on Pageant Land's Queen's Table, we got the junior Miss London Galaxy Annabelle. So we're looking forward to speaking to her next week. So that's going to be lovely. I know her mum very well, and she is absolutely fantastic as well. So, but thank you again. I'm really chuffed you've come on, and I'll hopefully see you very soon.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.